Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the London Black Knights. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to
what you doing, bro?
Deep left side here. And
come on
now.
now.
Up incomplete. Bold play.
Knew that was coming.
Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Oh, yeah,
take the big shot
coming.
right out of the gate. At worst,
boy, killing me off the line every time. Ain't sure I can do about it.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Good shit, Warren.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clifford. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. That throw good for only
You're going to catch it every time.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
He touches his hands, he catches
you're
it.
able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Well, I got Simmons at the middle linebacker.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check right 45. Check right 45. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. Hey, box drop. Box drop. Check 45 to my. Check 45. Hit it.
On third down, Clifford escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Let's go, baby.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Go. Hey, dude.
To throw on third down, Clifford. And he will be very close to a first down.
That's a first. Man, don't. Fuck out of here, man. That's a first. What y'all doing?
But it also lead to a fourth down. An update
Don't
from
get that
game
man
going
that
on in the
advantage. Let's go. What y'all
The Jets have
doing, bro?
scored again, so they open up a 2-touchdown advantage. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Y'all doing some bullshit.
In their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and run.
Boy wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
He wasn't
A few
ready.
inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, Delta. Check 45 to my. Check 45 to my. All day. All day.
To throw on second down, Clifford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Gotta hand that off.
Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. A run for Nick Chubb. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Going for the deep ball.
Oh, my God.
Complete.
Knew it was fucking coming. Knew it was coming.
A big play there. 88 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because it's just what you described. They ran at the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Mike 7. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, lock it. I'm coming. Ready?
Back to throw. Clifford. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Take four.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Smooth. Check right 54. Right 54. There's a party now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Royce Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time it's Chubb. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll go as a loss of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw, and he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give running right is Chubb. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Here, Mike. He's coming inside. Hey, Haywood.
On 2nd and very short, Rodgers airing this one out for Evans. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown, man.
You're looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. On first down, Clifford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Go! 5, 2.
Looking to throw. Clifford. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Kill. Watch out, though. Watch twist. Check 3. Now. Check Mike 54. He's tired of me. Get it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking to throw on second down. Clifford, and Thomas has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Come on, set. 10 logo. 54 Mike. Hey, here I come. Check. Fresno. Go. Hey, turn it up. Ready.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Wahoo! Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, Clifford. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Down. 30 base. Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. Look. Squeeze.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
15 line. Look at me. Go. Back. Big rip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, exit. Mike 54. Watch the run. Yes. Hey, echo.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Right there. 54 Mike. Yo, go. Go. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Yep. Watch the screen. Hey, orbit. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I got you, boy. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh. Hey, foxtrot. Crunch. Mike's 54. Pick it up.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Ready? 8, read. 6-6, pull it high.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Hey, Alpha.
To throw on 2nd down, Clifford. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up On a 3rd and 7.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Watch twist. 45 the Mike. Hey, let's get in that home. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, high 7. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Clifford. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will tie the score at 15-all. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Come on, now, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens, things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Back to throw. Clifford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin White gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Second and 15. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, he talked now. Now he's talking.
Right near midfield at the the 49.
Now he's talking. Now he's talking.
CD, I know it's just
Now he's talking. Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
When he flips on the tape.
You've been quiet all game. You've been quiet all game. Don't start now.
His coaching staff will be
Don't start now. Don't start now.
Second year, as you noted.
You've been quiet all game. Don't start now. Don't start now.
Negative or otherwise.
Stay quiet. Stay quiet, bro.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll
Been
be
quiet all
2nd and 8.
game. Just keep it that way.
Tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursue.
Yeah, okay.
Wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
26. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Haywood.
And again, it's Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They go with Chubb on second down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it second and goal as they look to grab a late lead. On the ground, it's Chubb. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
This one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
54. Let's go, defense. Let's go. 5.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Switch. Hard.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they will be set.
You won by 3. Okay.
All the way back inside the 20. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Caught the one touchdown you needed. That's it. That's all you did.
Crates can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, you can't talk now?
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Yeah, you can't talk now. That's all you say?
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.
You caught the one touchdown you needed. That's it.
In that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Compared to our last game, though.
The entire game, but when you throw one in
What
the
happened?
4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger.
Oh, there he goes, the quiet again.
Over, right? The way that you close,
say get him out of here.
Finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the home team here, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll be on the road.